Oh, Brother Dave, I want Claire, she's talking. Say hi, Dave. You're on video.
Oh.
This is just the websites I do.
Oh.
This is my first time seeing my friends since the hurricane. So Claire was going to share tell me how the feeding and all, what happened. Give a little.
On Saturdays, Brother David Waters, he serves the community at 12, and they all know that. Well, another church stepped up because Brother David had to leave town. They stepped up and they said, well, would be there 12. Well, then they changed it to 4. Well, guess what? Who didn't show up? I showed up. We're knocking on doors and everything because the people were hungry. So, they got fed. Brother David Waters would have done the same. Anybody in my shoes would have done the same, I hope. Sunday come around, Brother Ray's supposed to feed. Well, that didn't happen either. So here's Claire Kay again over here. I have a friend named John. He was helping me barbecue. He kept the grill going. We had this and that and other. And it was, I'm not a dietitian, but everybody was fed. Same thing today. Timmons Ministry. They can't make a bologna sandwich, huh?
Yeah.
Come on. Brother David Waters showed up and brought sandwiches and stuff. Again, I'm on my feet. I just want to say, it just pisses me off that there's a lot of people out there that are good people and they're hungry. And if you tell them you're going to feed them, have your ass there and feed them. Because if you don't, somebody like me is going to come along and I'm going to get you later on because I'm pissed.
Now, most of the feeding ministries, I guess, Timmons and all, more than likely they're closed during hurricanes and all. So basically, the homeless population had to feed each other.
Yes,
is what happened.
That's right. I'm homeless, and I went to people from my church, and they were bringing me food. And my grill man over here, he's homeless, and he for
John.
2 days he's been out here, and he's been at the fire pit. So.
Apostle Allen, Timmons got flooded from the hurricane.
They can still make a bologna sandwich.
Crow, has everyone, was everybody out of the camps during the day it hit, or did anybody actually have to stay in the camps or on the street during the hurricane?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
NASCAR John.
Everybody out there prayed for signatures. Just found out that he lost cancer.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
we
noticing
lost-
damage at that little building right next to the pool. I've been in the Bluff. I've been in town. I was doing videos the last few days. So there was damage.
We lost half a sanctuary, so we will not be having breakfast in the morning.
Interesting.
Still don't have no power.
Now, who barbecued? I see the barbecue pit in the back. Who barbecued?
John.
John? Oh, I don't
John's
think John
been
wants
out
to
here.
do a Video.
You might.
Brother Dave?
Sometimes I don't
Now today, good, that's John. And that's Paisley, who I love Paisley. That's Caveman stuff. Dave, how did today, is this the first day you've been back?
Well, no, my where I live got pretty much destroyed as well.
Okay.
The ceilings fell, the roof, my shed roof got ripped off, but it leaked in everywhere inside, so it just tore it
My
off.
daughter has
no power.
lives in your trailer park, but I don't think she had any damage. She bought one of the FEMA trailers, a few years ago.
Oh, really?
She's in your trailer park.
That's probably what I
So did you get a total, you're not staying in the trailer at all?
No, I can't. It's
Oh,
just, it's completely
it got total. Here comes George walking across.
horrible. But
But today you helped with the feeding today?
Yeah.
Okay.
HEB was open, so the Lord blessed me, and we got to go over there and pick up stuff for sandwiches, chips, snacks, Kool-Aid.
Nobody asked, George. Nobody asked.
Can I have the dollar?
Look at that. Nobody. It's my fire department.
I'm too busy doing
Nobody
more.
asked.
I'm doing more important things, all right, buddy? But you'll share that with me later.
I'm glad that's the first thing you asked, not how did you do,
Yeah,
Pastor John, did
See,
you? Can I have the dollar? He knows. I kid George a lot. So you guys survived. Dave has had some damage, and he's
Yeah,
basically,
quite a bit.
so you're kind of homeless yourself.
Well, my mom lives in the same place. She's out of town, so I'm squatting at her place. It has
okay.
power.
I'm done now.
George used to live in your trailer park. He used to have a trailer out
Yeah.
there.
Right behind him.
Yeah. I don't know if the story's true, but George told me he got kicked out because he was up all night praying and reading the Bible, and they said, "Love."
Yeah. I heard it the same way.
So it's interesting, George. So a lot of the homeless stayed homeless during the hurricane.
Yeah, I stayed
mean,
under the bridge, and
okay.
man, it was a lot drier there, but it was still wetter.
The wind came in though,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
actually you're more protected under that concrete than people are in their houses.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sure.
It wasn't too bad, but everything of ours almost totally got ruined.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone got caught
We're built
by
back
surprise, really.
Yes.
I mean, it came up and
When a couple
everyone knew it was
days
coming.
without eating.
But when it hit, man, I mean, it really
That's
hit.
where
I stayed at the
well,
house. I did
yeah, I've been
videos
here. I
as it
came
hit. About an hour before it hit, I was
Saturday
outside
morning,
so people
I
could
was
see the
back
wind.
Sunday.
The house kind
Yeah,
of,
that's
I didn't have a lot of
what I was
damage,
here.
but you know where I live, and there was strong wind.
Did you see Padre Motel?
No, I did not.
Wiped out. The whole end of the building fell over. There's not a single piece of glass or door left in the entire, any of the rooms.
See, now that motel he's talking about, Padre Motel, that's about a block from where my house is. And it's interesting because some friends of mine were telling me they stayed in the little apartments right where I live next door, and they said that whole building was shaking. They also said the hotel, the new one
Yeah.
where Padre is, whatever that's called, it's a brand new, like
Yeah.
7-story. They said that was shaking. People were swaying. So it's interesting because my house is low. I got a little roof damage. I think the trees, I have a lot of trees. I think the trees break a lot of the wind.
Yeah,
I
the
think-
tide rose quick. I mean, it rose fast. Within a matter of hour and a half, it went from normal, or maybe 6-8 inches above normal, to over the docks. I mean, and just gone. And it was really something. Whoa! I mean, you know, it's one thing to hear about 100-mile-an-hour winds. It's another thing to be out there.
It was
I came home
fun.
exhausted. I mean, grabbing them ropes, and you just have to pull on that boat to tighten it up. and
He
stuff.
was helping my friend Bob, who I've talked about. But Bob's got an old, like, fishing boat, but Crow was telling me it sunk. And so they were helping Bob pull it out. But Bob's a real good businessman. I told Crow I wouldn't be surprised if he listed on Craigslist, good boat for sale. It's got a little water damage. Because he's like that, old Bob. Crafty. Oh, there's Caveman over there. That's the owner of Paisley, but Caveman was injured, so Paisley's been staying with Crow. And so that's interesting. You get to see, I wasn't sure if all my friends basically stayed on the street during the whole encounter, but most of them stayed out.
You know what the first place was open in Flower Bluff? Pawn shop.
Okay.
Yep, pawn
Yeah, I
shop.
didn't even get back until I think Sunday afternoon.
I stayed at my house in the Bluff, and then the next morning I was out doing all the cleanup and repairs. And my family went inland, my wife and kids, but I stayed with one of my dogs, Troy. They all took all the other animals. They wanted to take Troy. I said, no, he's my little puppy. And so I'm glad everybody fared well. I'm glad to see. Is Timmins going to be open tomorrow, or all week they're going to be closed?
I went by there earlier, and their kitchen was flooded.
Okay.
And if you looked up all the lights in the kitchen, water was just pouring down.
So they have a lot of damage.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I live where all this took place, but you have saw my videos, and I didn't get I showed some damage I got, but I didn't get a whole lot, but it was sporadic. Some
Yeah,
places
it's
got like,
odd to where places got taken out. And some
yes,
didn't.
I've heard people, I have my son-in-law's brother and friend, they rent in the Bluff, not in a little house. They were going to stay in theirs. I seen them yesterday, but they said at about 9 o'clock, they felt like the whole thing was going to blow down. Then they got in the truck and fled to the apartments where friends lived, right behind me. They said that thing was shaking. So I guess some houses and some places really got shaken, and others kind of made it.
Yeah, my sister and them left so fast. They left the front door open and everything. I mean, they literally ran. They went to Dallas. I couldn't believe it.
A lot of people have left, and that's fine. I wasn't going to leave.
And with no power, they don't even know when they're coming back. the weirdest thing was, they closed down the substation. There were no cops.
Oh, well, they've been patrolling on the island a lot because a lot of people left the island. There were kind of rumors of looting, but the chief said it wasn't true. But because a lot of people left the island, and this substation, police station, is the one that also patrols the island. So, and I watch the news every day, so they've been kind of patrolling the island.
Don, his dock, he has a video of it. And the water barely got to the bottom of the dock, and that was it. It didn't even go over the anything.
I'm surprised because I did the turnaround during the day it was coming in, and I did a quick video of Don's Pier. I said, now my friend lives out there. I said, if the surge comes in like they said, which it never did, it would have covered the Don's Pier. All right, this is just a little update. I'm glad. Alan, a final word?
Pray for Houston.
Yes. I've been.
On the news, I heard earlier, they're planning to have up to 50 inches, and the storm is still trying to move out of Victoria.
Yes.
It's just sitting there, just going round and round.
It's moved.
And half of it is over, I want to say, the bank area.
Yes,
Of the bay.
it's actually gone as of
And all
now.
it's doing is sucking out water from the bay.
It made it into the Gulf, and it's going up, and they think it's still going to drench Houston.
They have a pretty bad disaster all the way from Rockport, all the way up Rockport to front lines of their houses completely wiped out.
Yes, Rockport and Aransas Pass.
But good thing,
Port Aransas.
good thing, I heard they called the church and someone from Human Resources, and I know they called me and said the national guard is coming in.
Yes.
They just
Yes.
got here this morning. The president's supposed to be here tomorrow, so
I think maybe tomorrow.
or maybe Saturday.
Yes.
But we do know
Yes.
that the president's planning to come
Yes.
and fly over and look at everything, so,
That's
we're-
right. I
all
think
can
the
say
governor is here today.
Like he just says, hang on to me, and we'll make it
Amen.
through.
And it's,
Hang on with Jesus.
look, all my friends, I didn't know if they were still, most of them stayed on the street, and look, they all survived. Everybody made it through. Some homes were destroyed, and yet my friends on the street kind of survived. All right, that's it. God bless everybody. I wanted to just do that update.